spaces, or maybe it wouldn't even be 2 spaces. Maybe it's just like whenever the miners cap digs something, you move an extra space. Sounds insane, but
yeah, you would just be zipping around like crazy. I mean, that would be pretty insane. I don't know. Maybe it'd be fun. It might be worth trying.
I mean, it sort of makes sense because like the miners cap is buffed by whatever shovel you have, so you are sort of using the courage shovel with miners cap.
Yeah,
right?
currently it doesn't. Well, I guess if you walk, my understanding is if you walk like through a wall and get hit at the same time, like you jump into an enemy while digging, that should save you from getting hit at least, right? Like you still should get that courage effect.
If you jump into the wall digging, does it happen though? I mean, just because like if you have miners cap on, like how often do you end up next to a wall?
Oh, that's good. Well, let's say you're getting clubbed by an ogre, you're jumping away from the ogre, and you dig a wall while you do that. It's worth testing. That should you should not take damage there. You should get courage, presumably, because it can happen.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I assume you would get the iframe. I haven't tested it.
Yeah. Neat. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I mean, we still find mechanics of the base game every Condor, feels like, so it's fine. There's so many just random interactions and weird stuff. All right, well,
so
we've got...
Staekk is on the Dove Familiar. We haven't seen that one yet.
By the way, Dove Familiar on Dove, oh my god, it is so strong.
Oh, interesting.
It is
yeah,
like
that makes
crazy
sense.
strong. I don't think it should be nerfed. I think it's good, but it's like really good. I don't think it's as good as Miner's Cap Dove, but it's like, yeah, just push everything out of your way. You just teleport everything. It's good.
So Staekk has a modded. Oh, I see it. The Staekk is on the bat head.
It's a Staekk hairdo, I guess. Oh wow, yeah, that's a thing. All right, well, Mac is in the lead now.
Oh yeah.
There is.
I must have found the piece in Purple Chest, right?
Yeah, and Staekk's gonna take it too. Staekk with a little bit more of a build. I think Staekk is kind of slow playing a little bit. He thinks that maybe he's got a good chance to win this, so he might be not pushing too crazy. Of course, dying is a good way to lose if you're the higher seed, so gotta be careful for that. Mac obviously is going to be pushing a lot. Now there was some optimization issues there. Oh, they are beat for beat, which is exciting.
Praise him.
Tic Tac Foe, thank you so much for the tip, my friend. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think the Obsidian Armor is probably less impactful on Nocturna than a lot of characters. Because for your survival, like for your robustness, you're mostly relying on the emergency bat anyway.
Right.
So the armor is kind of less important than it otherwise would be.
Interesting. Although,
I don't know.
It's fixed, right? With the other 0.5 damage things?
Yes, so Obsidian Armor is fixed, so it's like, I think that makes it actually considerably better, right? Because you can stack it with stuff.
Yeah. I pretty much stopped taking it over chain for that reason. So now maybe I'll start taking it again. I don't know.
Weren't there even situations, weren't there situations where the Obsidian Armor is worse than leather? Actually, well, I'm not sure about that.
No, it's always better than leather, but the problem is if you get hit twice in a row, you're taking a lot more damage than you expect.
So, I wonder if he forgot that he had Ring of Peace on. Or maybe he might just value 2 damage over the enemy reduction.
The damage on the Cutlass is really big. So I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense, because he is on 1 damage otherwise, right?
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Oh, Mac jumping into an enemy there. All right, popping that cursed potion. I like it. I think it's cool. I like that it's a tough decision.
I think that wasn't intentional, Telemonkey.
Did he go back to spawn for that?
Wow, he just batted himself. I would not bat there. That's so scary.
Yeah, he's got to kill
because he can't change back until he heals. Okay, I would change back like immediately.
Yeah.
It's too scary.
Well, the 4 damage is nice, and the not being on goo for that golem, I don't hate it. But yeah, try to get the iframe. Yeah, he wanted the iframe stairs there.
Okay. Now he's in decent shape.
Yeah. Mac, not terribly far behind. He's gonna have a little bit of queen action here.
The bomb doesn't really do anything there because it doesn't actually kill the kid.
Yeah, it's maybe a faster kill, but it's not a faster kill.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is faster. I mean, maybe it's slightly faster, right?
Maybe a
And it's not
beat or
like
two.
he needs the bombs for anything else.
That's
so
true.
might as
Nocturna
well.
does not have the same bomb situation that Cadence needs. By the way, I wanted to ask you real quick about the Ring of War. Are you planning on bringing back the extra spawns for that?
I don't think so. Also, there's an interesting fact. There is actually extra spawns sometimes.
Oh.
In single zone mode. It only affects single zone.
Oh,
mode.
weird. Okay.
Yeah. So there's kind of the story behind that. Well, I guess I don't really know the actual story, but the story that I guess happened is that originally, or what we call unseeded mode was like really, really unseeded in that it didn't even have a seed.
Oh, what?
In all zones, and so
Really?
you couldn't like replay the thing with a seed, even after your run. And at that time, Ring of War did increase your spawns in all zones. But then at some point it was changed that all zones mode, like even without a seed, would still like have a seed so you could replay the same run.
Yes. Yeah,
Um,
to add replays.
Yeah, and at that time, then the Ring of War stopped doing anything in all zones, like because it would not affect seeded modes.
And
So
was
that's
it because it
kind
was
of the story.
designed to not affect seeded mode, or is
Is
it just a bug of it?
I don't know. I mean, it does kind of explicitly check for it. I should ask. I don't know if anybody remembers, but
Because I know there are people who definitely want it to increase spawns. I mean, it makes it kind of just straight up worse than might, except for score runs.
yeah. I mean, I like the ring without the increased spawns, but I mean, I can kind of see the argument the other way that it's more of a unique thing, right?
Yeah, it's not just a Ring of Might with knockback.
Yeah.
All right, well, MacKirby doing his best to keep up. He did get a Warhammer, so he's doing 1 damage but piercing, which is pretty good. He also managed to get his hearts back. So a neat thing about the cursed hearts, I'm a big fan of the cursed hearts. I think it's a really cool mechanic. But you can actually convert them back to normal hearts, and he managed to do that with his ring. He's currently getting some heals here. He does not want to be the bat form. Got himself a carrot.
Oh, Staekk has a map? No, he doesn't have a map. Did he find a carrot or something?
I don't know. It looked like he had mapping there, but I don't think he. I mean,
He must have eaten a carrot, right?
yeah, there's more than one
I don't know.
carrot. Is that correct? Like it's not like you can only find one in the seed, because Mac just found one, but it's food. So you
It's
can get
like
multiple ones, right?
it's sort of like the other food, like apples. So it appears both in like the shop/chest pool, and you would only find one of those, but you can also just get them randomly from crates and that kind of thing,
Gotcha.
and like trap rooms and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's sort of like that
So-
weird thing about triple bomb packs, where you can only get one triple bomb in a like if
Yeah,
you see a
it is-
triple
yeah,
bomb
similar to that.
in the shop, you'll never see it again, because it's sort
All
of,
right,
it's
so
an item.
Staekk closed it out.
Staekk takes the first one
7:30.
pretty fast, actually. Yeah, nice time. 7:31 in
Because
the
you're
game.
saying on the first race, it's like 7:30 is probably what we're gonna see, and we see now it's 7:30.
Yep. That's my sort of anticipated new speedrun time. I'm sure that'll come down dramatically, but good start. Max saying so much spaghetti. He was definitely a little spooked. But yeah, Staekk runs sort of the base build there, keeping the cutlass. Max swapping out to the war drum or warhammer.
Yeah, pretty late swap though, so it didn't make a big difference.
Yeah.
I always think
Cyber with a
next
huge
counter.
host. Thank you so much, Cyber. I appreciate it. I hope, Cyber, you're excited for the DLC. That is a beefy host. I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for being here, by the way. It's really fun to be able to unveil this, especially in a racing format with you guys. All being here, it's good times. Other foods other than cookies and carrots? I believe that's it.
Yeah. I think that's all the new food.
I think when I was playing earlier today, we talked about a funny food idea, but I don't remember what it is now. So whatever.
Yeah, the problem with ideas, they're very easy to forget.
Yeah, they're fleeting. I'll have to go back to the tape.
Yeah, most good ideas, then you kind of remember them again later.
Yeah, that's the sort of filter. Like, if it comes back, then you know it's good.
Yeah.
What up, Cyber? Thank you so much. I hope your stream was awesome. I assume you were playing some Afterbirth speed runs. I'll probably actually go back and watch those VODs, because I almost always watch every Cyber VOD, because he is a phenomenal streamer, and I really enjoy his all-character runs on The Binding of Isaac. So if you're into that, you should definitely check him out. He's great. Also, thank you, Family Jules, for the host. Dude, your new music is insane. I know that much to the chagrin of maybe Danny B, a lot of people are pretty hyped on Family Jules' new music, thinking it is possibly the best. And I think it is pretty freaking good. It is so crunchy. It's like, I don't know. It's insane. It's like a granola bar.
Yep. Honestly, like, there's so much of the music I love. I did play
baby,
base game.
that
I would
is a
mostly play on
Glass
Jules,
Warhammer. I'm sorry, gotta get a little hype about that. This is
Glass Warhammer.
gonna be ridiculous.
So if it doesn't break,
It's
then
crazy. It's world record weapon.
shape.
I'm pretty sure the world record is a glass Warhammer. Anyway, sorry, you were saying about the soundtracks.
Oh, it doesn't matter that much. I was just saying that, like, in the base game when I was racing, I was also playing Jules. It's been going fast.
yeah. Gets you hyped up. The Nature Valley medal. I love that. So crunchy. All right, that is a
So they
dead
both get a
Fortissimo.
quick kill.
Easy peasy.
They're almost B for bait.
Yeah. Honestly, we'll see if Mac can keep up. Got the fireball build here. Multi-fireballs. Both not checking for the food shop there. I don't blame them. Knowing you got to go fast, and if you're going with a glass build, you're probably not going to be... you're hoping you don't need your health. So,
Yeah, that's true.
it's kind of...
And with a Warhammer, like, you're relatively safe.
yeah. It's
So,
Zone 5, I think,
Team
where
Rank?
things get spooky with Warhammer, as we talked about earlier. Oh, that is a Shovel of
Yeah.
Courage. That is a nice pickup. By the way, Shovel of
Yeah, that's
Courage
gonna help.
Dorian, really nice. Really, really
Oh,
nice.
that's interesting.
It's so good. I couldn't believe how good it was, because it just is a very easy way to put yourself on parity, because there's walls everywhere. So you can just easily like hop into a wall and you put yourself on parity. Instead of having to dig and then walk to the empty space, it's great. It saves a ton of beats. Big fan.
So yeah, it's similar to, like, why Cat is good on Dorian.
Right, yeah, because you can easily put yourself on parity. What is up, Danny B? How's it going? By the way, really enjoyed Cody's stream there. You guys putting out the music last night and everybody naming it and stuff. That's cool. Speaking of naming it, actually, our racer on the right got one of the names in, which is pretty cool. Power Chord.
Oh, nice.
He got the name for 5-2.
Oh, yes.
And this is a new soundtrack right here you're hearing. This is OC Remix. I think. Oh my goodness, it's The Training. I've never heard this before. This is so good. I love this. By Ben Briggs. Nice. It's a shame you don't hear the Training song that much because it's so good.
Yeah, the training song is pretty nice. So Mac actually, he broke his
He did
hammer,
break it.
so
That's
it's
gonna
having
hurt.
a little bit of difficulty here.
We do know Staekk as the Glass Master, so yeah, it's hard to hope he breaks his glass there, because he definitely is one of the most experienced using glass racers. He always
I know,
opts for it, so.
He's like, these coals are too scary. I'm just gonna stand here for like 6 beats.
Assess the situation, an ocular pat down.
So with Warhammer, because you can get the quick kill on Deep Blues with a lot of weapons, but with Warhammer you probably just can't, because you can't approach him.
It's hard to get to him quickly, yeah.
I mean with the Earth spell. That's the other word I should have said.
Oh, with the Earth spell, yes, then you can't.
Yeah, because a lot of weapons you can just like position yourself, so you just
Smash
Earth
him
spell
against
him
the
into
wall.
the corner. Yeah. With Warhammer you can't approach.
Yeah, I think one thing people maybe we haven't talked about too much is with the Earth. Oh, Mac taking a huge. Oh, he is in such a bad spot right now. Thank goodness for the courage, because he's in such a bad spot. Just running
He's
away.
getting a lot of value out of that shovel, right?
Big time. Yeah, he is alive because of it. That was scary. Anyways, Earth spell. The way it works is, if you flatten an enemy, it pushes enemies away from you, and makes walls around you. So it pushes enemies. If you crunch somebody against a wall, it actually kills them. So you can use that on bosses, which is really strong. And down goes Mac. Having one damage dagger on Deep Blues 3 is no bueno. This is not so good.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
That is really hard.
it's hard to continue on with a 1 damage dagger from that point in the game.
It really is. And especially like Deep Blue's easy boss until you have 1 damage, and then all of a sudden all of the strategies you're used to are out the window. So at this point, I mean, Staekk is not super safe. He is really not. He can play slow because Mac died, and he knows it because all of our racers do watch the other racers typically. But with that slow play, you know, maybe give Mac a chance to catch up. Or, oh, is he dead? The earthquake, though. Oh, that was not okay.
So he may want to just like
earthquake
earth
again.
that thing into a wall.
He got the bounce trap. Okay, Staekk needs to get his glass back right now. I was just about to say, but because of the crazy Warhammer range, he ended up hitting a Warlock and then getting thwacked by the Ogre. So he's running back for his... I don't think he bombed his shard. No, it is there. So he did manage to get his shard back, but now he's on that 1 damage.
Shopkeeper's alive, so... Oh, Blood Flail.
Blood Flail. It's a weapon. The 1 damage flail,
actually,
though, can
it's pretty
be a little
good
spooky.
because he can Blood Earth to kill things with high health and then just heal up with the regen.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I wonder if he's going to
Earth
go for the...
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, very nice. Excellent kill. Approved. It's like
yeah, it's
he's
interesting because
listening to
that's
the
a little tricky
commentary.
on the flail. It's hard to get the right position, so he
Yeah.
just like he
Knocked
used the
him
flail
over.
to just kind of knock him over to the
That
wall.
was great. Yeah, that was a great
Easier.
play. Yeah, you don't see the flail used too often for positioning purposes, but it certainly can be. Actually, one of my runs, I had Dorian with the flail, so I had him pin the Necrodancer in the corner so that I could get to him with cadence, which was kind of cool. Fun interaction. Now, I think the scariest thing about those beholders, or whatever they're actually called, is if you're not paying attention, you can run by them and then not notice that they are going to chase you. And they chase you very quickly. And so, if you play your
If you're in
cards
like
wrong,
a straight line with them,
it's real bad, yeah.
they move fast. Yeah, I guess like, you know, straight line chase ability, holders are tops, right? Because nothing else can go faster than you.
Right. Well, harpies, but harpies are certainly not
Oh,
as scary
harpies.
as
Yes.
those beholders.
It's true.
Hammer seems strong,
harpies,
5
they
more
won't attack
minutes.
them much.
Yeah, you can say that again. Oh man, and Max got 6 damage hammer right now with the earplugs.
Oh wow.
It's pretty good. Or
So
the earmuffs.
that's like a really, that is an extremely difficult build that he's running though. Well, apart from being, other than being Warhammer,
Yeah,
the rest of it's difficult because he can't take a hit, he can't drop a bead.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of Coda-like.
Yeah.
Or
it is a
Arya,
lot
I
like
guess.
Coda, isn't it? It's like if Coda had a Warhammer, so.
Oh,
Not
that's
quite
a
as
good
nice.
idea. Please do that. I'll never complete Coda. Give Coda Warhammer. The ultimate nerf. Oh, daring slip and slide there by Mac, but he's fine. Nice use of
Pretty
the...
cute,
Oh, I really liked that earthquake there, or the
Yeah,
earth
that
spell.
Earth was really, like, that was such an efficient way to do that trapdoor, right? Like, he almost didn't have to waste any beats at all.
Oh, this
by
is
just running
bad.
stuff.
We're off the
Oh,
rails.
that's-
Deadringer
yeah,
is
that's bad.
currently off the rails. Look out. I'm gonna get my GIF ready here.
Looks like he's gonna be fine. Well.
Oh, he
yep,
handled
he's
it.
fine.
All right. Will not use the Deadringer GIF, but it was looking close. Now, Mac has broken his earmuffs.
That's somewhere where even just having that 1 point of armor is really nice because if he's on 4 hearts and he has that 1 point of armor, like he can take a charge from Deadringer and not die.
Yeah, it's amazing how much just even half a heart is good. Like super, I mean, half a heart defense is like super worth. Even just leather armor. You'll like have leather armor, you're like, I got leather armor, whatever. And then all of a sudden be like, oh, I would have died if I hadn't had that. Or, you know, ring of protection or something like that. Staekk
Yeah,
handling
well,
this Necrodancer fight nicely.
Yeah, you start out on 3 hearts, right? And then a lot of enemies do exactly 3 hearts. So it makes that breakpoint really important.
GG.
So, okay,
Sub 10.
That was rocky at times, but you made it.
Yeah, the Glass Warhammer, maybe not the strongest, because it's so spooky in a race, but nicely
Yeah, you had
handled.
that exciting, what was that, like 4-1 or 4-2, something like that? Got a bit hairy. Was
yeah.
it 4-3, actually?
got it. It was definitely Zone 4 where he broke it, and it
Because he got
real
chased
spicy.
around by like a black skeleton knight, right? So it's probably 4-3.
Yeah, I thought he was. Yeah, it's true. I thought he was gonna
Which makes it even scarier.
have
'cause
to
it's
blood.
super fast.
I thought he was gonna have to blood Earth there just to push him away.
Yeah, which is a pretty good option, like, because it does do the phasing damage, right? So it will one-shot the rider.
Yeah. Although I thought for a second there he also had a glass shovel, and that would have been a real problem if you have a glass shovel and it breaks and you run away in Earth, and you're like, well, I'm dead. Yeah, there is some soft locking that can happen with that Earthquake spell.
I think in Zone